Have you ever thought, damn, I spent a lot of time thinking about what I need to get at the grocery store, thinking about what I'm gonna make throughout the week. I always never know where to start. It just takes up so much time and energy. Have you ever been tired of combing through countless recipes and just none of them looks good to you, so you just give up and order takeout from Panda Express?
Yo, Jared, what's for dinner? Yo,
So what do you think?
is that Panda?
Who am I kidding? Panda Express does kind of slap. Have you ever cracked open the old savings account and said, Shay, I've been spending way too much money on tostadas and avocado toast. It's time for a new year, new me. Come on, let's have a chat. Look, learning how to cook is mad important. I'm gonna break it down for you. First off, you're part of the entire meal process, from grocery store to that fork in your mouth. You know exactly what you're putting inside your body, and that cannot be said for a lot of these places that you go out to. I know some of them may have the nutrition facts or whatever, but I guarantee it's not gonna be accurate. I know they've done studies where even labeled products signed by the FDA in grocery stores are like 20%, 30% different than what they actually really are. Once you start cooking and eating healthier in your normal day-to-day, that tendency to eat healthier is probably gonna show up elsewhere, whether it be at birthday parties or buffets or going out to eat. What restaurant are you gonna pick, eating dessert, things like that. Once you start cooking more and shopping at grocery stores a lot more, you're gonna tend to notice the nutrition facts and really understand what you're buying and what you're putting in your body. And you're like, oh, now I know the nutritional information for different cuts of beef. There are other benefits from cooking than just the nutritional value in living forever. For me personally, it's a meditative and creative outlet for me. It's often a part of our brain that's underutilized, I think. And when you are being creative with your meals and experimenting and doing things on the fly, that part of your brain gets activated. And at least for me personally, it's very stimulating, and I hope you'll be able to see that benefit, besides not thinking of cooking truly as a chore, but learning to enjoy the process. Obviously, people want to talk about the convenience factor. Oftentimes it's gonna be much, much quicker than leaving your house or apartment, getting in your car, going over there, waiting in the line, coming back. Then by the time you get back, it's probably cold and you gotta heat it up again. But actually doing that takes a lot longer than you may realize. Sure, you can Uber Eats everything, and that would solve the convenience factor. That's gonna be like $25+ a meal. So if you can afford that, go right ahead. The rest of us are just looking for an easy, healthy, convenient, enjoyable way to prepare food for us and others. And together, that's what we are gonna accomplish. I'm not trying to start beef, but it is rare to find online cooking videos and creators that you can actually learn from and apply that knowledge to your average day. There's no reason to watch How to Quenelle when you don't even know how to cook broccoli right. I agree. Being able to cook those super intricate and cool recipes is awesome, but those are special occasions. So we're just gonna leave that to the food porn TikTokers. I want all of you to have a solid foundation. Then you can go binge watch Wagyu dry age montages if you want. I'm gonna be showing you exactly what goes on in my mind when I'm thinking about what I wanna make, how I'm gonna make it, what I need to get, cooking, prepping, cleaning, with no fancy schmancy equipment.
You couldn't cook yakitori at home.
But they're wrong.
Now this is a Japanese conro.
Unlike every employer you don't need prior experience. You will need to be comfortable with the tools that you have at your disposal. But don't worry, we'll get to that. Remember, nothing is impossible unless you can't do it.